Hello everybody, всем привет. Today I'm working on the campaign map and reverse engineering this. I want to start basically building out the campaign game as well. And I'm getting to the point where at least I could pull that up and have a functional first round of the campaign game. There's still a lot of missing pieces, missing events. I still have to do combat between heroes and capturing other castles and castle sieges, but it's been bothering me. I've been a little intimidated. Like, okay, how crazy is this campaign stuff going to be? So, to just reduce my worry level, my angst, my anxiety about the campaign and attacking the campaign maps, I was like, well, why don't I just reverse engineer it and decode it and see that'll make me feel a lot better about it. So I did. I threw in just 5 of these campaign maps. They're about 60 kilobytes each, which that's the approximate size of a DOS map. Windows 95 maps are 80 kilobytes. They have an extra 20 kilobytes of 4 map tiles, and they also have some extra hero and castle declarations. So Windows 95 version is really like Heroes of Might and Magic 1.5. I think the highest version number I remember seeing is 1.4, I think. But anyway, I dump those in. I say, let's analyze these files and see if we can find any of these 51840 byte tile maps or 5184 byte sound maps and figure out where the other data might be encoded in the maps. I'm pretty sure they're 72 by 72 standard size maps. I want to try and decode the map format for my campaign maps, but let's start with a Python script. I've also attached my regular map parser, which is not the same format, but probably has some similarities. And I also give it my map format document where I break down, the actual like addresses of the initial map. So we have these fixed header fields at the very beginning of the map, which tell you your levels, your map size, the multilingual stuff. I guess these are only in English. I still would love to hear if any of my foreign followers have maps that are in like French or German or some other language. The map height, width, version marker. So the Windows 95 maps have a slightly different version marker here at this address. But then once you get to this point at 055A, there is a 51,840 byte map. This is the actual map. And then after that, there's a sound map that's one byte per map tile. The 72 by 72 grid is 5184 tiles. So anyway, I gave it the map format that I already had. I gave it my parsing script and I gave it 4 files and said, just have at this, see what you could figure out. So it comes up with this version here of the campaign format and gives me these values. So it basically skips all the noise in the beginning. It just has some magic that's the same as the map file, gives us the width, and then immediately goes into tile block at 6. So there's just like 6 bytes of header, and then it goes right away into the regular map format. And then there's some object records at the end that we might have to, there might be something in here that we have to dig into, but this is probably the same as what I've reverse engineered from the original maps in DOS. So it goes through that, gives me this script. I dump in the other 4 maps and I'm looking for this text. I was like, so I don't know where this text is. Right now, I think this text might be in the exe file. I don't know. So anyway, I have it look, it runs a whole bunch, burns a whole bunch of tokens. It's like looking for encrypted UTF stuff, brute force searching. And I'm like, this is just a waste of tokens. It's probably not there. Then I throw in this ridgedata.bin, which I found it's in like a data file on the CD. And I was just like, what is this file? Let's have a look at this. This is like a memory map. It has like 35 hero records. It has a blank map tile. It has like some names, factions, starting resources. It has a bunch of stuff. I think this is like an initial memory structure that gets copied in to the system memory, or like allocates memory. That's my guess. You know, it thinks it's the factory reset game state. I'm I'm not sure about that, but it's like a 60 kilobyte file. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I was just, you know, when you're reverse engineering, sometimes just take a look at things. You know, I looked at the TOD files, and that's where I found the hit boxes for the various structures. That was random. You know, I started looking at these binary files, and I realized these have the layouts of the various menus and boxes and screens in the game. So I'm just discovering things as I go along here. So again, the text screenshot is not in here, but I did discover the map format for the campaign maps. So that'll be cool, but B, if I want to create some campaigns in the future, some additional Heroes 1 campaigns, which I think would probably be relatively popular. If you know, to either port some campaigns from Heroes 2 or 3 down to Heroes 1, which would be kind of amusing, but just other creative avenues that people might have for building campaigns. It would be nice to have some additional campaigns rather than just the one campaign for Heroes of Might and Magic 1. So we'll see. We'll see. But that was just a really quick shot reverse engineering of the campaign map format, and we pretty much got it because we had correctly, or like I had correctly reverse engineered the regular map format about a month ago.